This video is basically the summary of the project, how I faced it, how I planned it, basically everything I did about the project, finding models, makeup artists, everybody that wanted to like collaborate on the project, what the project was about, and why I did the project, and basically the end results which came into the mail today. So later on in this video, we're gonna be unboxing this guy and I'll show you the end result and just explain myself basically. So before we get into this video, so please subscribe, hit the like video, and I promise you towards the end of the video, mid-video, we're gonna be unboxing that package and I'll show you the end results of the whole project. My name is Omasanua Essay. I'm a photographer, content creator, soon to be videographer in Vancouver, and yeah, I did my first project, a photography project titled Pure Collectives in Vancouver. So reason why I did this project, back when I was in Nigeria, I always wanted to like have like an editorial shoot and have my works like in physical copies. You get this, there's a beauty when you see your photos or your work or anything you're doing in a hard copy, and I always like admire people who I see that works in hard copy. Like I could go to the art museum or the photo museum or basically any museum or some nice hotels in Nigeria, and I can see some photos and it connects to me in a different sense. But being in hard copy, it has this perceived value and creates kind of a sense of what. The reason why I chose a magazine as the end result, because personally I have this like perceived value to like physical or like prints. When I see my photos in hard copy, I always do like frames, and if you can see, have some just so I like when my photos are like these formats in hard copies basically. So doing the magazine was like to gather as much creatives as possible, so we can like come together, create a project and have like a physical copy. You get. So back in Nigeria, when I was in Nigeria, I usually like doing photo shoots with models and stuff like that, but I wanted to like release like a proper magazine, like a proper documentation of my works. You get. I'm writing a book later on of my works in Nigeria, so that will be later on. But currently, like I said, I always wanted my works to be documented like a book. So I wanted to do a magazine while in Nigeria, and I couldn't really do it because it was like really expensive. I wanted to like do it in a studio setting and stuff like that, but it was really expensive. So I cancelled the whole vision. I had the models planned out, makeup artists, everything planned out, but it was just like the funding for the studio rentals, equipment rentals, logistics, and many other things. So doing a magazine has always been one of my dreams, and I'm happy that I did it in Vancouver. So I met a model. She wanted to be in a magazine, and we did a series of shoots, and she was like, oh, she wants to get published and have stacks of magazine in her house, and where she wakes up and see them and have this like perceived value. Same thing with me, and I was like, this magazine came back to haunt me in Vancouver. Why don't I just like do it out of play? But I just like killed it. I didn't like elaborate on it. So we did the photo shoots and she submitted. She got accepted, and we published one, which I'll show now. So the company is like La Model. Yeah, that's the magazine. And the photos we published were like, yeah, her name is Joy. So these are the photos, and so you have to like scroll through a lot of pages before seeing the post photos, but still. So yeah, I started looking for people that would love to like be a part of the project, and I wanted the project to have a number, a goal, and an end result. So 3 things: a number, a goal, and an end result. So the number was like the amount of people that will be in this project. You get, including makeup artists, the content creators, the videographers, photographers, everyone, models, everyone. That's the number, the amount of people involved. And the goal, we wanted the goal to be like sort of start like a smaller community which will build or be bigger at the end, if that makes sense. Like we all know we did this project together. We get the copies of the magazine one way or the other, and we see the pictures and we relate to the people in the magazine because they have something in common, the photographer or the content creator, which is me that created the magazine. So that's something in common they have, and they relate better to it. I don't know how they feel, but personally I feel you relate better to it because you know the whole process of the magazine creation. And compared to other magazines, like I showed you, it's different photographers, different models who have never met each other. But in this magazine I did, some of them met each other, and it's just an exciting whole process. You can watch like the whole vlog from day 1 to like day 100 or so, and you see the whole process and everything of people relating, and some days relating to the other, and basically just enjoy the video basically. So, and the end result wanted like a physical copy or a copy or something that we can hold, something tangible that we can hold and share with our friends and say, oh, this is a project I did with essay or with creatives or pure collectives in Vancouver. So the number, I wanted to work with like 50 persons initially. I was like, yeah, I can get 50 people, I can even get 100 people, but I wanted something in between 50 and 100. So I was like, oh, let's see, between 50 and 75 persons, if I can work with 50 to 75 persons, and I end up working with about 66 people, 17 people thereabouts. But and each day of the journey was so beautiful, and I really appreciate everyone, the viewers, the models, the makeup artists, the creators, people who took out the time to come out and create this project with me, which I'm really excited to show you guys. And yeah, it was really a really beautiful experience and challenging, but we get there. So how I got to find the people that were interested, I usually talk on my Instagram stories saying, oh, hey guys, would you like if I do something like this? I just pitched out the idea. Like, I couldn't sleep, I had insomnia and I couldn't sleep, so I pitched out the idea that, oh, I want to work with 50 to 75 models, makeup artists, creatives in Vancouver, create a project. I didn't have any title of the project, I didn't have any plan. I just posted it out there. They posted the mood boards, being nature, boudoir, fashion and lifestyle, couples, group photo shoot, ethnic group photo shoots, Indian wedding, different kind of concepts. I arranged a mood board from Pinterest, and hopefully I can shoot them. Yeah. Basically, I posted it on my IG story, and the next day I got about 14-15 people that were like, oh, this is a cool idea. I want to be involved, you get. And seeing that number just for my Instagram was like, wow, people are interested, so why not just like take the risk and do it. And plus I had a lot of time, I was unemployed, so yeah. So I was like, oh, 14-15 people, that's a good number, so let me plan it, you get. So I posted in the mood board, told people if you're interested in any of these mood boards, let me know. And people were like interested. We started planning the photo shoots. I did some publicity on Facebook and got a lot of models interested. I got about some sort of people interested, but I ended up shooting 60 something thereabouts. Got the models interested, some photographers, content creators, videographers, everyone was interested. So on day 1 I did some fashion shoots. Day 2, day 3, day 4, all the way to day 100. We did a lot of shoots. Like, I think these photos were over 8,000 photos, and I had to select just about 300 or something to put in the magazine. And yeah, so that's the whole shooting process. And we also faced a lot of challenges. Like, I had to like cancel on some models. Some models didn't fit, like the schedule didn't fit my plan, or some, I don't know, we just had to cancel because of some reasons, you get. And I also got a model, Taylor, which is like, she's the official cover of the magazine, all the way from the United States, come shoot, and I was really proud. Come on guys, someone left another country, it might be close, but come on. Yeah, so the whole process was really fun. I really enjoyed every single bit of it. Every person that showed interest, that was involved and stuff like that. I really, really enjoyed every single one of the shoot, and I appreciate everyone. So now the whole creation process. The creation process was quite difficult because I was just the only one editing, taking the photos, editing the vlogs, shooting the videos and behind the scenes, and even designing the magazine down to that. And it was really, really hectic on my side, and I'm still trying to recover it today. I'm still like shying away from photoshoots because I have like some works that I did after, and I'm relapsing and still trying to gather myself mentally. That's my own problem, but still. After gathering the models, creating a list, I started scheduling, and we did a lot of shoots. I did the vlogs, which is on my YouTube channel. I did the vlogs. I did the reels, which I've not posted most of the reels. I've posted some, like probably the first 3 days of the shoot, but any other thing I've not posted any other reel from the other shoots, which I'll start posting eventually once I get time to start editing. So I did some vlogs, I did some reels, I did photo shoots, and yeah, so it was really, really, really amazing. And after the whole photo shoot, I edited it and gave everyone their photos. Then I started the magazine process. I designed the magazine myself. I learned how to design the magazine from YouTube, which is a great platform. I learned how to design the magazine. I designed it myself, looked for a publisher, published it, and yeah, guys, I did my own magazine. I'm really, really proud of what I did, and hopefully I'll do more editions and more projects with the models and everyone involved, and anyone that wants to be involved. I'll do more editions, more meetups, more gatherings, parties, and different things as my time in Vancouver grows, and hopefully we change the creative industry in Vancouver for the better. So Pure Collectives, the name was chosen by Alicia. I forgot her last name, but her name is Alicia. It starts with a B. Alicia. So like I usually do, post on my story, oh, this, that. I was like, oh, okay, we're done with the magazine, we need a name. A lot of people brought a lot of nice and beautiful suggestions, I'm not gonna lie. And it was so hard for me to pick just one. And we did a vote to show how beautiful the community is. Like, everyone was so invested in the end result, and I was so happy that people are interested in what I'm doing. So we did a vote. The vote came out that the name of the magazine should be Pure Magazine. So I did my research and realized that Pure Magazine was taken. So we had to add something after that Pure to make it like unique. So it was Pure that, Pure this, but we ended up choosing Pure Collectives, and I really appreciate everyone that came up with that name. I'm still thankful to the models and everyone. So we came up with the name Pure Collectives, and yeah, that's how it was chosen. And Alicia actually brought up the name of Pure Magazine, but we redefined it to Pure Collectives, which hopefully I can start a brand about the whole Pure Collectives. So the way I see Pure Collectives, a group of creatives trying to like showcase who they are. I know there are like different groups like this, but where I feel I stand out is basically we're gonna be like a family. You get? I feel that's where I'm gonna start, because I've been to some like groups and people started it, they were like real close and they started it and people joined and grew. But I was like, so what aim is this? You get? So what are we trying to achieve and stuff like that? I've been to a lot of like meetings, creative meetings, photo walks, and it all kind of look the same. Photographers taking pictures for the social media or for their portfolio, meeting people, and it just ends there. But my idea basically is to like create a brand, have like a physical location where creatives can come anytime, or have like scheduled meetings on what we can do regarding the creative industry in Vancouver, like fashion shows, magazines, runway, different ideas we can come up with, and actually put those ideas in form of like events and wherever. This does mean babbling. So this does mean like beating around the bush. I have no clear picture yet until I start to write and get everything down. So the OPL collectives, we have like meetings, hangouts, many fashion shows, magazine creations, different things just for ourselves. And at the end goal, we are doing this to like get a bigger clientele audience that patronize the videographers, the photographers, the makeup artists, the models, and eventually everyone gets paid. Hopefully I can get someone that can get me clients for everyone. So that's just me speedballing out there. And yeah, I've talked a lot, so guys, let's reveal the magazine. The magazine is about 326 pages, and it's really hefty. 326 pages. Like, if you take a look at this magazine, if you take a look at Dick's magazine and this bad boy, from front you see like it's similar, but if you take side and side comparison, it's real big. And I hold this precious to my heart because it's a sign that I can do anything I put my mind to, and I really want to do more in Vancouver and create more projects and have big ass magazines like this. I don't care if it's bulky for people to read. And yeah, the pictures came out really amazing, and seeing it firsthand right now, it's, I feel proud. This is the back cover. The back cover, the front side. So it's very thick. It's a big boy. Please subscribe to this video. Let's get 500 followers, 500 subscribers. I really want to appreciate every single person that was part of this journey. Whether you shot with me or not, whether you showed interest or not, or you saw my ads and you were like, oh, you want a part of it. And I really appreciate every single person. And officially, this video marks the proper end of the Pure Collectives Project 1. And there will be more to come. That I know, there will be more to come, definitely. So sub to the YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my photography journey. More to come. And so yeah, cheers guys. Bye.